I'm Melissa with Conscious Content and Our New Earth, and I'm here at the event, A Call for a Conscious Evolution, with Deepak Chopra and many other amazing speakers, one of which is Scott Carlin here, who's on the board of G.A.T.E. Can you tell me a little bit more about G.A.T.E and how that work is growing to bring about this conscious evolution?
It was about a little over a year ago. It was June of 2009. We had our first G.A.T.E event here in Los Angeles with about 500 some odd people at on the Fox lot. And it was really kind of our shot in the dark to Hollywood to see what kind of response we would get from the community here, all aspects of the community, writers, producers, talent, business people, agents, what have you, to see what kind of response we would get to the notion of creating an organization that would facilitate, foster, help promote, and in fact potentially produce more conscious media. And it was a huge success on many levels. And fast forward a year, we are now looking at a G.A.T.E in San Francisco, a G.A.T.E in Australia, something percolating in Europe as we speak. There'll be a subsequent G.A.T.E Los Angeles event in the near future, and it has activated a lot of projects and a lot of people to the possibilities that there are some other ways of doing business in this town than the way it's been done for a long, long time.
Beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate that, because that's what we're trying to do here on Conscious Content and Our New Earth, is to bring about conscious media and spread that out through the internet. If you guys have seen the videos of Jim Carrey talking about his awakening, that was thanks to you guys. Can you tell us any more?
He had nothing to do with awakening. He happened to
No, just the video.
Forum to discuss it. Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
And Melissa Etheridge, who was one of our performers that evening, gave a very ad hoc, impromptu description of kind of her own awakening and kind of working through one of her personal challenges she went through, totally extemporaneously, which may have been one of the highlights of the evening. Just listening to her talk about how comfortable she was in that crowd, how she embraced what was happening there, and how she was living her life in a more conscious way as a result of some of the things she's been through.
So what started or awakened you to a conscious evolution and your purpose to bring that out through media?
I've been in the TV business all my life, traditional media per se, and about 12 years ago started going to G.A.T.E with Reverend Michael. My wife back in '99 earned her master's degree in spiritual psychology at the University of Santa Monica. That triggered something in our relationship and in me, and I subsequently enrolled a few years ago and went back and earned my master's degree in spiritual psychology, and it just broadened my awareness to some of the interesting possibilities that were out there, literally on the periphery of my professional life that had some resonance, but I wasn't quite sure what to do with them in my old traditional media capacity, and realized I kind of had to step out of that to activate them and to make something happen. And from the moment I made that decision, the gates have opened up, as they say, and the kind of universe has validated that there are a lot of people, a lot of possibilities of taking this idea of conscious media, transformational content, and creating a legitimate new program genre out of that, and that's what I'm doing.
Thank you so much for doing that. With our platforms of online TV and YouTube, there's a lot of people who are actually, like you're saying, in that group that are supportive of awakening media and conscious media. What would you suggest for them to get their messages out through media?
To keep doing it, using all the tools at your disposal to kind of transmit the message to as many communities as you possibly can. And I ultimately think there will be a number of catalyzing forces that will bring a lot of these entities together under some sort of formal/informal structure that will give a little more scale, substance, and kind of unity to a lot of the disparate things that are going on out there. All with very similar intentions, but that are kind of scattered across the spectrum, that I think will have some opportunities to come together in some unique ways in the very near future.
Kind of having one press channel that's conscious media or something like that.
Not one, but a few. Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly. And certainly, if you look at what Oprah's intending to do with her, her digital cable channel, that's a massive step in the right direction.
Well, thank you.